Good morning, everyone. I hope this video finds you well in our new normal society. We're still going to get some great work in though. So today we're going to work with kettlebells for more of an advanced circuit. You can substitute the kettlebells with dumbbells if you don't have kettlebells. Some of the movements today will require 2 kettlebells or 2 dumbbells, but everything can be done with 1 dumbbell, so I'll show you modifications. So let's jump right into it. We'll go through our warm-up here. A few things. So finding my kettlebell here, bottoms up, grabbing the horns. I'm going around the neck, working on my halos, opening up my shoulders. I did 4 there, but I'll go the other direction. Have a little fun today. It's nice outside. And then I'm going to reverse grip and go to my crush grip. So my thumbs around the horn, squeezing the belly. So I'm going to extend my arms first. Hip hinge second. Open my hips to squat. Bicep curl. Stand. Extend the elbows. Bend at the hips. Keep the back nice and flat. Sink your butt down as low as you comfortably can. A bicep curl. Stand. Let's do one more. Stretch the biceps. Hold the hamstrings. Squat. Curl. Stand. And I'll park the bell down. And I'm going to work on my ankles. Right, very important that we warm up the whole body. Just a few circles. Look at a spot on the ground. That always helps with stability before you switch. And we'll do everything one more time. All right, so back to our halos. Right hand bottom up again. Big with the elbows. Take up a lot of real estate. You're trying to keep your head stationary. Move the bell around you before you alternate. And then this time, so go back to your crush grip. I'll go backward now, backward on my wave squat. So set your feet a little wider than hip width, toes out, just squat first. Sit down, extend your arms second, hips come up, stand up, curl. Be more open to sit, extend, hips up, stand up, curl. Last one, out, extend, hips up, stand up, curl. Set the bell down. So before we go any further, let's talk about footwear. So I'm outside. I've got this big tarp I'm standing on. It's a little slippery, so I have shoes on. But if you're inside, you may feel more comfortable with just your socks on, or nothing at all, just your flat foot. That would be ideal. So it's really about what feels comfortable for you, but it all works out. All right. So we're going to start off with the first flow. We've got 3 flows. It's just a series of movements put together to work our whole body. So here's the first one. And I'm going to call it a power clean and a single arm clean lunge each leg. And then I'm going to step back and do some swings. So the bell is over the middle of my feet. I'm going to sit straight down. And there's my power clean. My hands wrapped around the horns. I'm going to park the bell straight back down. I'm going to grab the bell with one hand now, one hand. And I'm going to clean and lunge. So as I pull the bell up and clean around it, I'm going to lunge back. So it's my right hand. I'll lunge on my right leg. Stand tall. Park it down. Switch hands. So it's my left leg, left hand now. It's a left hand pull, left arm clean. Stand tall. Park down. Then I'm going to step back or jump back and do 3 we call American swings. So taking the bell over top of my head. I'll tip the handle toward me. I'll hike the bell over top. 1, 2, 3. You park it back in front. You walk back to the bell, or you jump back to the bell, and you start over. So from the side. It's a power clean. Park. Right arm. Reverse lunge clean. Stand tall. Park. Left arm. Reverse lunge clean. Stand tall. Step or jump back. Tip the bell towards you. Hike. 1, flow here. I'll do a few repetitions. Normally I do it for time. Let's just call it 4. We'll do four repetitions of it. For sure, you know, if you're at home and you want to do a few more, you want to do 5 or 6 or 7 or 8, awesome. I'll just do 4 here. So, from the front, power clean, down, keep the bell close, reverse lunge clean, stand tall, park, left arm, reverse lunge clean, stand tall, park, jump or step back, tip the bell towards you, get your back flat, hike, 1, 2, hit the window, 3, park, jump back, on the side, power, reverse lunge clean, stand tall, park, left arm, reverse lunge clean, stand tall, park, back, tip it towards you, hike, get that window, 1, 2, all hips, 3, rep 3, power clean, down, reverse lunge clean, stand tall, park, reverse lunge clean, other side, tall, park, back, hike, 1, 2, 3, park, last one, clean, down, single arm clean, up, down, keep the bell close to your body, clean, down, park, back, tip it towards you, hike, 1, 2, 3, park, back. And that's the first flow. So, we're going to take a little breather, gather our breath. I'm breathing hard. And we'll talk about our strength. So, our strength will slow down a little bit. And again, we'll work for, call it 10 reps of everything. We got 5 movements. Let's do these in real time. So the first one here is going to be our squat. And you can hold the bell if you have 2 bells, for sure. You could do a double front squat. I'd have my bells over mid-foot. I'd pull them quickly to my front squat position. That's my double front squat. I hit my squats from here. Toes out, knees out. Double front squats. If you don't have 2 bells, use 1 bell. Hold it with your goblet or your crush. And there's your squat. So I'll do it with 1 bell here. I'll go 10 squats. No rush. Squeeze my butt hard at the top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Work it down. Then I'm going to go into my seesaw press. So for the seesaw press, I need 2 bells. And again, I get them in that front rack position. So bells over mid-feet, pull them quickly as you wrap around them. I press 1 bell in the air. I'm looking at that bell. As that bell comes down, I press the other in the air. There's my seesaw press. Moving simultaneously. I'm looking at the up bell. It's the bell that goes in the air. I'm looking at that bell. If you don't have 2 bells, then for sure, you just use it with 1 bell, 1 bell. So it's your single arm press, right? I'll go back, do a few more of my seesaws. But 5, 6, 7, 8, I forgot that, simultaneously. 9, 10, when it's over, you pull the top bell down, you park. We'll go from a big push to a big pull. And it's our Renegade Row, So our bells rather close together, the handles facing each other, and you gotta get stacked. So from the side, you see the bell under my wrist under my shoulder. I walk back to high plank, butt tight, chin down. I'm gonna push into the ground with 1 hand. So I'm pushing into the earth with my left hand as I pull with my right. Alternate, push into the ground with your right as you pull with your left. From the front, Handles facing inward, feet a little wider than hip width, butt tight, chin down, push pull. 3, 4, 5, no rush here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're doing your best there to not twist and not turn. If you don't have 2 bells, then you just use 1 bell. And you pass. So I'd row left, pass to the right hand, row right. There's your single arm variation. Right. After that, we'll go into a little decompression. So I'm going to go to the ground and do my abandoned sit-up. Abandoned sit-up. Just 1 bell with this, 1 bell behind my head. Come back. I find the horns. I'll pull that bell in, roll up, sit up, go back down slowly. Take it over your head, abandon it, leave it there, sit up without it, and that's 2. Go back. Rep number 3, going down slow. 4. We'll do 10 total. 5, 6, 7 here. Down slow, always slow. For the ab stretch. 8. Last 2. 9. And 10. And our last move here is our deadlift. So again, either 1 or 2 bells. If it's 1 bell, again, the bell's always over the middle of your feet. There the bell is in front of me. I want to stand right over top. You hip hinge, your butt goes straight back. The bell or your shins are vertical. You're not squatting anymore, you're bending. You find the handles, you flatten your spine. Think of covering your armpits. Stand up. Squeeze the behind nice and hard. Down nice and slow. If you got 2 bells, use 2 bells. The hip muscles, they're strong muscles, so they can support a good bit of weight. Feet are just a little bit wider. Hip hinge. 2 bells. From the front. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And then I do them all over again. So let's start back with the squat. Again, if you don't want to do them all over again, that's fine, but I'll do them 1 more time. So start back with my squat. My bell goblet grip, toes out, knees out, 10 squats. 6, 7, down slow. 8, 9, 10. Going on now to my seesaw press. Again, if you don't have 2 bells, use 1. So if you did your right arm press before, do your left arm press now. I'll go the more conventional seesaw. Under my 2 bells, I got 1 press in the air. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull both down, park down. Going on now to my Renegade Rows. So again, the bells, they're rather close together. The handles are facing each other. You walk back, you get stacked. The bells under your wrist, the wrist under your shoulder. Feet a little wider than hip width. Butt tight, chin down. Push with 1 arm as you pull with the other. No rush, no rush. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, back and work on my abandoned sit-ups. Just one bell here. Get your body nice and long. Find the horns, pull in. That's rep 1. Go down slowly. Take it over your head. Leave it there. Up without it. 2. Remember, just focusing on your breath, right? So as you exert, breathe out your mouth. 5 here. 6. 7. 8. Last two. With the bell, pull it right into your chin. Keep it there at your chin as you go down slow. And then last one without. Last move is your deadlift. So again, 1 or 2 bells, whatever you have. Mid-foot, toes out, butt back, back flat, shins vertical. Squeeze the butt. Now controlled slow. 2. 4. 5. The bell should come to the ground just for a brief moment and pause, a little pause. You want to pick the dead weight off the ground every time. Last 2. All right. So we'll get to that strength one more time. But first, the next flow. So the next flow, again, just one bell. And it's a bottom up flow. So I'm going to find my bell and I'm going to hold it bottoms up, like so, by the horns. I'm going to do a squat and then a halo each direction and then a tricep extension. Oh, there's a bicep curl at the bottom too. I forgot that. So here we go. I squat. At the bottom, hold the squat. You extend your arms. You curl. You stand. I'll go a halo one way, and then a halo the other way. Take it right back over your head. Tricep extend. That's it. Pull it back down to the front. Do it again. So I'll do it one more time. I'll squat, extend, curl, stand, halo one way, halo other way, behind my head, tricep extend. Hold out. That's the flow. So let's do it 3 times. Again, if you want to add a few more repetitions, more power to you. This flow is not about speed. It's about mindfulness, about contraction, about strength. Here we go. Bottoms up, by the horns, squat. Knees out, hold the bottom, extend, curl, stand. Halo one way, halo other way. Push behind your head. Tricep extend all the way up. Pull down. That's 1 rep. Let's do 2 more. Knees out. Sit. Extend. Curl. Stand. Halo one way. Halo other way. Push behind head. Tricep extend. Last one. Down on the squat. Extend. Curl. Stand. Squeeze the butt. Halo one way. Halo other way. Push behind the head. Tricep extend. And that's flow number 2. So this time we'll just take a little breather here. Maybe you pause the video, get a little bit of water. It's fine. But we're gonna get through our strength another time through. So we just did a few moments ago. Twice through again. So that's our squats, our seesaw press, our Renegade Row, our abandoned sit-up, and our deadlifts. So I'm going to jump into that. Again, 1 or 2 bells on your squat. I'll use 2 bells this time. Bells over mid-foot. Pull them quickly to your double front rack. Quick there. And we're squatting. Number is 10. Knees out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Come down. Take a breath. Going back to my seesaw. So again, 1 or 2 bells. Back of that front rack. I press 1, seesaws. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Absorb. Down. A few breaths. Going now to my Renegade Row. Again, 1 bell or 2 bells. If you have 1 bell, you pass it to the other arm. I'll do that one. So I'm here. Feet a little wider. 1. Pass it. 2. 3. 4. Doing your best not to turn. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. I stay on the floor. Going to my abandoned sit-up. Behind my head. Find the horns. Pull in. Sit up tall. Back nice and slow. Slow on the way down. 2. Focusing on your breath. This is an example of an anti-extension move. So something to just take a little stress off of our back. After all those squatting and the swinging and the deadlifting and the lunging, gotta take care of the back. We got 2 more here, 2 more. 9, 10. Going into my deadlift. Again, either 1 or 2 bells. Make sure that your bell's over the middle of your feet. Butt goes straight back. Hinge, stand tall. 10. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Last 2. 9. 10. And we have everything one last time. So I'll go back to my single bell squat here. Crush grip or bottoms up, toes out, knees out. 10 squats. Try to keep your chest tall. 2. You go down as far as you comfortably can, whatever that is. 4. So make sure you squeeze your butt hard at the top. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Work it down. Go into my seesaws for the last time. Remember, you're switching arms if you're doing the single arm version. Hit my double clean. Press 1. Seesaws. 1. 2. 3. I'm looking at the bell that's in the air. Look at that one. It's 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Park down. So again for my Renegade Rows. So remember, stay nice and stacked. I'll use 2 bells this time. Bells under wrists, wrists under shoulders, feet a little wider than hip width, butt tight, push pull. 1. Try not to turn. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Stay on the ground. Go into my abandoned sit-ups. Bell behind me. Find the horns. Pull. Sit tall. Down slow. Down slow. Up without it. So it's a sit-up with the bell. Sit-up without the bell. 3. here. All the way down slow. That's a lot of the stretch is happening. 7, 8. And we'll try to reach it behind your head. 9. And our last move is our deadlift. Again, either 1 or 2 bells. I'll go 2 this time. Mid-foot, butt back, chin down, hamstrings in the behind. Stand tall, squeeze hard, down slow. Full stop. Again, most of the work here is on the way down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, almost there, almost there. One more thing, that's the last flow. And you can do this with 1 or 2 bells. So this bell involves what we call the kettlebell snatch. So it's a very powerful, very ballistic move. With the snatch, it's all about full commitment. So with the snatch, I'd say if you're going to make a mistake with the snatch, make it fast. Just do it quick. Do it quick. So I'll illustrate the snatch first, right? So with 1 bell in front of me, I would hike my bell hard to my groin. I'm going to punch the bell over my head. Find your handle, hike, punch. I pull the bell down to the rack position before I would cast it out and do another snatch. The key with the snatch is to punch through the handle. Punch through the handle. Right? The bell should go over top of your wrist, not around your wrist. You want to